Good morning, it's Shar. Today is March 23rd. Who else would it be, right? Got a message from my attorney yesterday saying that the trial has been continued to April 17th. That should give me time to go and have the evaluation done on Sunday. The psychologist is going to turn the report around immediately within a couple days, a handful of days. He's got a trial he's got to prepare for on Tuesday. So by the end of next week, we should have this report in the DA's hand, and that will give them 2 weeks to review it. And I will have to go for I'll have to follow any recommendation that the doctor makes for care from this visit. So I have that have that scheduled for this Sunday at noon. I have to drive 2 hours to get there. It's beautiful because I've had a handful of people that when I gave that update to, they immediately asked if I needed money. And that is something I would do when I was normally in a more abundant state. And it's beautiful because there's some really great people in my life and great people around me, and I am incredibly blessed and want to make sure that I spend time developing those friendships. So now I find that my thoughts are going to, when the charges are dismissed, what kind of public statement am I going to make? This whole time I was given a hope, because when you give up hope, that's when you really start caving, and I think that you lean more towards the dark side or the sad side of stuff. And it's beautiful because the Dr. Phil show had reached out to me pretty early on, and I don't believe that they realized how much hope that gave me to have my story heard. And now I know that being able to go on there is going to be something that has to happen down the road, because when this is over, we'll look at maybe bringing charges against my old broker and the state for civil rights violation. And I can't go on the Dr. Phil show while I'm in the middle of that, because they get to determine how the story is told, and there's stuff in that that could be used against me in trial. So what I'm realizing now is this is going to be a little bit of a process. And so during the time, I'm going to continue to make positive videos. And, once the charges are dismissed, there are times where I can bring things about my experience into place, specifically talking about, overcoming adversities, how do you keep your head above water when you're going crazy, the things it did to my business and stuff like that. And I know I'm where I belong, and that it is unfolding and happening the way it needs to and the way it's supposed to. So trusting the process and really just showing up every day. I'm meeting with a handful of people and kind of getting them all caught up, and maybe calling it creating my army of comeback, because once the charges are dismissed, they're completely dismissed. They're not dismissed on a technicality. They're dismissed because the DA finally saw my evidence, which was the truth, and it's also what I stated from the beginning. And I have to be careful what I say to the public about that situation. But it's good. It's beautiful. I went to the gym for the first time yesterday in a long time. And didn't kill myself, but just made a concerted effort to get my heart beat up, and that felt great. Slept good last night. Probably stayed up a little bit too late, which wasn't, it's a little bit after midnight. Probably should have gone to bed before then. I wanted to go to bed around 9, but I was over at my girlfriend Jamie's house. So, still listening to quite a bit of the Melanie, Tony Evans, narcissistic information, and how do you overcome it? What does it mean? What does it mean? How do you work through it? And it's all, I'm just all absorbing it in. I want to say that I knew a lot of it, but it's always good to be reminded of it. And I'm very happy that this is an option. The DA could have just said no, and that the plea was the only thing. I think that by not giving the plea deal, by not dismissing, they knew that I've got a really good attorney and we're going to head into trial. And so it comes down to a game of bluff. And I think I have a really good poker player on my side, so I'm very thankful for that. Very, very thankful for that. So I'm on my way to my morning networking group, my BNI group, and then I have a coffee after that. And I don't have much going on outside of that. So praying for abundance and more business to come, and to balance out what I've been through. And as I share my story, I expect that will happen. So that is the update. I will provide more updates as they come, but I'm not expecting any more until maybe I'm headed to that evaluation on Sunday, or I'm heading back from, I have no clue. And hopefully the pendulum's getting ready to swing.